Ito naman si Pangulong Marcos, natawa ako. Kasi nabanggit niya, get out of the way daw. Kung di kayo tutulong, get out of the way. Di ba? Either tumulong ka, you get out of the way. Yan ang sinasabi ni Presidente kasi so that he can do his job. And of course, the reactions are predictably, ay, may ginagawa ka pala. Anong do your job? Di namin nahalata. So, ngayong topic natin ngayong araw na to ay yung pagliliwanag ni Senate President Cheese Escudero sa ilang mga reporters na medyo nagulat naman ako sa ibang mga katanungan. So, medyo nagulat ako dun sa press conference ni Senate President Cheese kasi yung ibang mga katanungan ng mga reporters sounded very, how do you call this? I don't want to say biased kasi ina-expect naman natin na kumikiling talaga ang media. So, pero nagulat ako sa medyo mapilit na mga katanungan. Fortunately, sanay naman si Senate President Cheese Escudero sa ganyan. Yeah, hindi ako sang-ayon kay Cheese Escudero sa mga politics niya. Pero full disclosure, prof ko yan. Fourth year ako sa law school. But I do like it kapag naka-lawyer mode siya. If you're angry at anybody, itong mga to, maliliit na mga lamok niya mga yan. Kung gusto ninyong magalit, anong sabi natin dito, na narinig na rin natin kay Attorney Kaufman, parang tumitindig bilang prosecutor ang Marcos administration. Bulgar na bulgar sa Senate investigation ni Senadora Amy Marcos. Ang daming ebidensya doon na parang ang lumalabas, it is the Philippine government who is prosecuting PRD. Sinuko ng Marcos administration si PRD sa ICC. Ginamit ng ICC yan. Ang sinasabi, hindi kay Attorney Kaufman, you cannot say na walang jurisdiction because the Philippine government itself admitted the jurisdiction by turning over PRD. So, as always, kadalasan talaga masasabi namin dito sa Luminous that this is a partnership kasi question-driven kadalasan yung aming mga live. Ang purpose actually ng live namin is to expound on certain things that we have already posted. Kung meron kaming nasabi in other platforms, we clarify here. We promise now there will be more uploads of videos, kaya lang medyo na busy lang po talaga kami. Mayroon, and in the meantime, we also clarify certain news items. But sometimes may dire-diretso po kami na lecture, which isn't really a preferred format pagka live. So next time siguro we'll have more lectures on video tapos expound na lang during the live. Therefore, reminders like your glasses, wear serve, and all that, these questions are always welcome. And these questions and comments will never be not welcome. Okay? And please don't think na pinagsasabihan nyo or anything like that because we really do appreciate all your comments and all your questions. Hopefully nasasagot namin karamihan and hopefully na you can double check naman. And if for instance, hindi pa rin malinaw, in a second live, pwede pa tayo mag-second live about certain topics. Okay? Alright. Yung iba, natuwa ako because si Vice President Inday during the Pasidungog, which was the awarding of partners of the OVP, during the press conference, she weighed in favor of the vloggers na pinatawag sa Flycom. Not directly, but what she said was, kasi tinanong siya tungkol dun sa so-called isang PR group that was caught using AI to flood comment sections and so on, or to make posts on social media, which are bawal doon sa bawal ito, lalong-lalo na sa Facebook, which has a very specific policy against inauthentic behavior. Okay? Ibig sabihin, you're trying to make it appear, like say, one of your posts or a particular policy or stand that you have taken is very popular when actually you're generating the interest in it. Now, it's one thing to promote. Promotions hindi bawat. Pero inauthentic, making it look like it is popular through, not real, or using troll farms, using people who aren't real people. Kumbaga, making comments, yan, matindi po yung pinagbabawal. Ngayon, nag-comment dyan si VP Inday, ang sinasabi niya, well, wag lang yan. Kasi, tingnan nyo, nagka-Tricom nga, pero ang pinatawag sa Tricom ay yung mga lehitimong vloggers. Medyo na ako nun, na parang I felt complimented nung sinabi niya yon na nagbibigay lamang ng pahayag ng mga opinion at tunay naman yung mga tao na ito. So, thank you VP Inday. Naiintindihan niya talaga ang ibig sabihin ng kalayaan magsalita at magpahayag. Bukod pa dyan, mayroon din siyang sinabi kasi tinanong siya tungkol dun sa mga nega sa kanya at sinabi niya malaya naman silang magsalita. Sana all, di ba? Sana lahat ng mga opisyales ay katulad ni VP Inday na tinatanggap niya na meron naman talagang sumasalungat sa kanya, but she doesn't try to convene Congress to shut you up. At katulad din, naaalala natin na si dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte, nung pinapa-impeach namin si VP Lenny, pinagsabihan talaga kami na, guys, don't do that, you stop that. Kasi nga, legitimately, according to the former president, kinalal yan ng tao. So, you don't just try to remove that person, kinalal yan ng tao. So, kumbaga, bibigyan din natin ng respeto yung mga tao na naghalal sa kanya. Because they are citizens of the Republic and entitled to their choice. Tama naman. So, unfortunately, hindi po lahat ng mga opisyales ganyan. At yun po ay ang message nga ni VP Inday din. Ganda, no? Next. Ito naman si Pangulong Marcos. Natawa ako. Kasi nabanggit niya, get out of the way daw. Kung di kayo tutulong, get out of the way. Di ba? Either tumulong ka, you get out of the way. Yan ang sinasabi ni Presidente kasi so that he can do his job. And of course, the reactions are predictably, ay, may ginagawa ka pala. Anong do your job? Di namin nahalata. Yun yung mga nature ng mga comments. Update din na may konting shift sa PDP, ang pinuno or parang emeritus, ba tawag, ang President Emeritus or Chairman Emeritus ng PDP ay si Pangulong Duterte, that former President Duterte. Ang Executive Vice President is Baste Duterte, pero ang naging acting or naging chairman, parang CEO, ganun, was Senator Robin Padilla. At ngayon po, si Senator Robin Padilla ay magtututok na daw sa kanyang legislative duties in time for the 20th Congress, kung kaya't si Mayor Baste Duterte na po will be the acting president. Chairman si PRD, president si so on leave pala si Senator Robin. On leave siya at concentrate on legislative duties, nagtutok siya because of the elections. And then now, ang mag-acting president while being the executive vice president at the same time will be Mayor Baste Duterte. Now, may protocol kasi yan. Normally, in a political party, the emeritus will be the highest recent leader, and then the president usually is the highest elected or appointed politician, member of the party. So, by default, that's really Senator Robin. Pero ang emeritus is former President Duterte. Happy Monday, everybody. Thank you po very much kay Ma'am Rosel. May mabibili po kayang salamat PRD sa event sa June 22. Ay, hindi ko po alam. Si Kifi, si Chrisette po ang tatanungin natin sa ganyan. Pinapromote lang po namin kasi of course maganda yung meron for every, yung mga gatherings na ganyan, as much as possible, pinapromote natin. We stay away from controversy though. Okay. Lebel is watching from Geneva. Wow. Okay. Mayong hapon sa mga nanonood dito sa TikTok. Hi kay Princess and Me Warriors. Rizalita. Sabi niya, tama ba yung pronunciation ko? Paki-correct ako ha. Marahaw na madulong sa tanan. I hope I said that right. Sabi ni Ma'am Marilyn Aquino, hi po, DDS Forever. Mayong hapon kay Goddess Mary, kay June X, kay Noli Metanghero. Eluda po. Para siyang Lizon French. Okay, magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. So, ngayong topic natin ngayong araw na to ay yung pagliliwanag ni Senate President Cheese Escudero sa ilang mga reporters na medyo nagulat naman ako sa ibang mga katanungan. Hi kay Ma'am Glory Lee, uwi daw siya ng July 23. Mahirap po ba magpa-appointment kay VP Inday? Gusto po namin siya makita. Well, online naman po ang paghingi ng appointments. I personally have not experienced asking for an appointment po. Alam kong busy siya eh. So, kumbaga nag-aambang lang ako sa kanya kapag mayroong events, ganun. Hi kay Emigdo Tangkay, gandang hapon po sa inyo. Okay, so medyo nagulat ako dun sa press conference ni Senate President Cheese kasi yung ibang mga katanungan ng mga reporters sounded very, how do you call this? I don't want to say biased kasi ina-expect naman natin na kumikiling talaga ang media. So, pero nagulat ako sa medyo mapilit na mga katanungan. Fortunately, sanay naman si Senate President Cheese Escudero sa ganyan. Yeah, hindi ako sang-ayon kay Cheese Escudero sa mga politics niya. Pero full disclosure, prof ko yan. Sa fourth year ako sa law school. But I do like it kapag naka-lawyer mode siya. Because usually maayos naman yung batas niya, kumbaga. Ayan. Yan, maayong hapon, Rex Dua. Nandun siya sa Surigao del Sur. Sabi ni Spike, please enlighten me if makakalabas na ba talaga si Tatay Diggs. Hope you can notice me po. Guys, I will notice everybody. Basta dumaan siya sa comment section, but I cannot answer everybody in the one live. No need for yung mga ganyan. Now, paulit-ulit po kasi yung katanungan na ito, kaya minsan nakaka-frustrate. Sasabihin namin po pag makakalabas na. Ang sinasabi, binibigay natin dito, kinaklaro natin yung mga procedures na pinagdadaanan niya. Minsan, inisimplify namin yung mga sinasabi ni Attorney Kaufman. So, ang masasabi lang natin, nag-apply for interim release ang abogado ni Tatay. Kailangan pa yan dumaan sa pre-trial chamber. Kailangan, pwede pang kumuha ng observations ang pre-trial chamber na manggaling sa prosecution o kaya sa mga biktima. So, yung sinasabi ni Attorney Conti na magtatanong siya sa mga biktima, pwede. Okay, pwede siyang mag-submit nun, pero hindi rin niya pwedeng patagalin yan. So yun lang po, wala pong nag-a-announce na makakalabas na siya. Ang mga nagpo-post na nakalabas na, palabas na, any day now, hindi po sila nagsasabi ng totoo. Kasi may proseso pa po at yung proseso ay sinusunod. Huwag kayong mag-alala, pag siguradong lalabas na siya, kami na mismo po ay isa sa mag-a-announce. Hindi ko magagaranti na ako yung una. Kasi syempre, baka yung pamilya ang mag-announce. But once they do, we will echo whatever it is they say. Uulitin ko, kadalasan yung mga nagpo-post na nakalabas na o lalabas na ay hindi totoong sinasabi. Lalong-lalo na pag hindi nila sinabi kung ano ang basihan. Hindi po ako galit sa inyo. Nagagalit ako dun sa mga nagpapaasa sa mga tao. Ayan, lalabas na. Ay, nandyan na si Tatay Digong. Ay, nakauwi na. Ang dami kong nakikitang ganun at wala akong nakikitang mabuting idinudulot ng mga nandolokong ito. So, uulitin ko, kung siya po ay palabas na, kami na mismo ang magsasabi, hindi nyo kakailanganin humingi ng update, hindi nyo kakailanganin magtanong uli. Kami na po mismo ang mag-e-echo ng kung sino man ang mag-a-announce nun. Maraming nanloloko online because they want to crush your hopes. Okay? Maraming nagsasabing ganyan online, siguro for the hits, para anyway, tingin nila lalabas naman, mauuna na lang sila, pero kahit wala pang basis. Okay? Pag hihingi naman po kayo ng reaksyon sa sinabi ng ibang tao, kailangan sabihin niyo sa akin kung ano yung sinabi ng ibang tao, kasi hindi naman po lahat nababasa namin. Okay, Michael? Okay. So, uulitin ko, kung lalabas na o nakalabas na o malapit na, kami na mismo magsasabi. Wala kaming sinabing garantisadong makakalabas siya. Wala kaming sinabi na panigurado bibigyan siya ng interim release. Sinasabi namin, optimistic kami. Pero never namin igagaranti kung ito po ay dadaan pa sa hukuman at ito po ay dadaan pa sa hukuman. Ang balita ay nag-file si Attorney Kaufman. Humingi siya ng interim release. Walang nagsasabi na ginrant na yon, walang nagsasabing palabas na siya. Okay? Some people just want to make pabida or they want to crush your hopes. Yung sasabihin, hindi, palabas na. Tapos when you realize na hindi pa siya lalabas, parang pinaglaruan lang yung puso mo. Huwag po kayong magpapadala sa ganyan. Minamanipulate yung feelings ninyo. Pero if you're angry at anybody, itong mga to, maliliit na mga lamok yung mga yan. Kung gusto ninyong magalit, anong sabi natin dito? Na narinig na rin natin kay Attorney Kaufman, parang tumitindig bilang prosecutor ang Marcos administration. Bulgar na bulgar sa Senate investigation ni Senadora Amy Marcos. Ang daming ebidensya doon na parang ang lumalabas, it is the Philippine government who is prosecuting PRD. Sinuko ng Marcos administration si PRD sa ICC. Ginamit ng ICC yan. Ang sinasabi, hindi kay Attorney Kaufman, you cannot say na walang jurisdiction because the Philippine government itself admitted the jurisdiction by turning over PRD. So uulitin ko, kung meron kayong ikagagalit, magalit kayo dun sa tumitindig na prosecutor because what they did was wholly unnecessary and has repercussions on our sovereignty. Hindi po ako galit sa inyo. May mga talagang gusto ko lang talagang basagin yung mga tao na nandilin lang ng ganon. Sabi ni Ayamuch, marami lang gumagamit na makakauwi na o lalabas na si PRD as clickbait. Nakakainis talaga kaya ako, nakastick lang ako dito sa updates. Salamat. Sabi ni Spy, okay po, thank you. Siya talaga lubhang naiipit sa kabugukan ng admin ngayon. Totoo po yan. Nako, sinasabi ko sa inyo. Diba? Ma'am Christine says, the weak BBM admin who couldn't afford to type PRD in a local PH court, so ask a third party to do it. Sabi ni Bogs, sabi ni Auntie Claire, instead of succession the election, considered no mayor without his oath. Where? Dineclare, pre-proclaim siya. There is a proclaimed winner. So bakit hindi succession? Bakit why not succession? Bakit re-election? Valid naman yung election. Aber nga, ay, sorry po. Hindi naman po tayo galit kay Auntie Claire. Nakakaano lang yung mali. Medyo glaring po kasi yun. Ay, nawala yung tissue ko dito diyon. Nawala yung tissue. Mali po yan. Kasi proclaimed si PRD. Continue. Proclaimed siya eh. So, kailangan sabihin pa nila na mali yung proclamation na yun. Ano yung basis nila? Valid naman yung proclamation. Panalo naman si PRD. So, hindi ko alam kung ano yung basis niya for that. Sabi ni RG, maulan na hapon, natawa lang ako. Hindi tumuloy ang ulan dito. Umulan ba?
Yes po.
Hindi ko napansin. Kanina, early morning, nakita kong pumasok na si The Junior sa school. Sabi ni Ma'am Maria. Sabi ni Ola, Attorney si Conti, ibang pagka-explain about interim release. The way she explained it. Nako. Sige po, paano niya in-explain? Okay lang, Ma'am Amazing Grace. Sabi niya, pero galit ako kay Auntie Claire. Opo, naintindihan ko naman po, Ma'am. Sabi ni Ma'am Christine, the weak BBM admin who couldn't afford to fly PRD in a local PH court, so ask the third party to do it. Sorry, inulit ko yan, alam ko. Dami kong di nabasa dito. Sandali lang po, ha? Sensya na. Okay. Hi po kay Charlie. Thank you kay Borjak. Maayong hapon, Luden Cariaga. Hi kay Ding Dong. Princess and Me Warriors. Salamat na pansin mo. Uy, over. Parati naman kami namamansin dito. Hi, Ma'am Edna. Mark Ann Reed says, magandang hapon from North Cotabato. Wow. Hi kay Miss Weng. Sabi ni Min, grabe talaga ang pakpak ng balita. Sabi ni Kanoy, salamat attorney, nalinawan ako tungkol sa sitwasyon ni Tatay Digong. Sabi ni Princess, excited ako na makauwi, hindi pala nakakasakit sa heart. Yun nga po. Kamusta ang health ni Tatay Digong? Sabi ni VP Inday, okay naman. Lofty says, dami nga po, attorney, lumalabas na ngayon na ganun. Hindi pa tayo sure. Ako ayokong nagbibigay ng false hope, ha? Ang gusto ko, pag sinabi ko sa inyong lalabas talaga. O nakalabas na. Sabi ni Weng, si Trillanes po harangin niya daw po ang interim release ni PRD. Well, he can try. Magsasubmit sila ng observations. Allowed naman po yan sa rules, but that doesn't necessarily mean na magagrant. Sabi ni Love Lovely, si Ante may sariling constitution kung totoo man yung sinasabi niya. Sabi ni Kai Kai H, basis. Nasa na po? Naku, nawala. Ayan. Kala ko po basic, as in basic salary. Ano yun? Hi, Ma'am Maria. Maayong hapon. Macho Life says, may summon pa rin ba si VP? Opo, explain natin yan mamaya. Mayi says, magandang hapon po. Hi kay Charlie. Hi kay Ma'am Lydia, kay Hershey, kay Min. Kailan po siya uuwi? Hindi po natin alam. Wala tayong ipinangangako na date kasi nga, may opportunity pa na magsumite ng observations yung mga nasa prosecution side. Tulad ng mga so-called, yung mga biktima, so-called. Sabi ni Ma'am Maria, Yes, I heard sinabi yan ni Atty. Kaufman na ang mastermind ng pagdadala kay PRD ay nasa palasyo. Correct. Sabi ni Emil, kasi base tayo ng basa, but we refuse to use our heads in discerning between truth and gossip. Huwag natin gawing nani ang vloggers. Let's pay attention. Sabi ni Crisostomo Ibarra, si BBM ang pinakamasamang presidente ng Pilipinas on record. Wala siyang pinagkaiba sa mga makapili ng panahon ng Hapon. Sabi ni Archie, natawa lang daw sa sinabi ni VP about Atty. Conti yung magpinsang Castro. Konti na lang daw Castro na nalakas talaga ng sarcasm ni VP. Sana po talaga makalabas na si Tatay Digong. Sabi ni March, I don't listen to Atty. Claire anymore. First, siya ang totoong fake news peddler. And second, wala tayong mapupulot na matino sa kanya. Sabi ni Emil, Claire Castro is ridiculous. She isn't a spokesperson. Para siyang mediocre blogger who just has a presidential seal in her background. Understood, sabi ni Box. Can the oath be taken by representation, legally in layman, parang SPA po? Represent SPA, hindi. That's personal eh. Pero, testimony has already been accepted online. May nag-testify because of the pandemic. People have been allowed to testify online. So nagsiswear in sila online. So I assume that the argument on the part of PRD will be along those lines. Dion? Nag-text si June. Can you tell him to text to you? Kasi I can't read it eh. Sabi ni Ma'am Jocelyn, at no, it's in this one. Tell him to text you kasi I have the phone. I can't read it. Peres. And next time, don't ask me names online while I'm on here. Napasagot ako doon. Hi, kay Bingsky. Serve is in the backyard. So, kung pakikinggan, sabi ni Floren, kung pakikinggan mo lang yung mga pro-BBM admin and hindi mo iintinding mabuti, aakalain mo na sila ang pinaka-law-abiding citizens ng Pinas and ang mga Duterte ang pinakamasamang tao sa mundo. Sabi ni Ma'am Jocelyn, advice para hindi minit ang ulo, wag manood sa BBM interview, Anti-Claire, Atty. Conti, Trillanes de Lima, at mga HOR, tumutok lang sa live ni Atty. Eh kaso minsan magagalit ka pa rin sa sinasabi ko. Ay, Miss Margie, sabi niya, ipapublish po ba pag-release kay Tatay Digong? Publish. Iko-cover siya, of course, because it is worth the coverage. Sabi ni Emil, official ba yung refusal of the BBM admin to receive PRD here if interim release is granted? Can that be contested? Ganito the presumption is that it is official because it is an official of the Marcos administration that announced it. Bukod pa dyan, hindi tinutulang ng presidente yung sinabi niya. So we can assume that. Sabi ni Kid, hello to Bini, Suki, Eli, Levi. May nakalimutan po ba ako? Barty, Eva. Sino ba? Barty, Eva. Hi, Mimo. Mims. Wala pa ako dyan. Mimo, who's looking for his snack. Wala ako sa room. Sino pa ba? Yung aming dakilang visitor is Garrett. And of course, Bini the alpha male. Ayun, andyan pala. Bini, Suki, Eli, Levi. Also si Eva, si Barty, si Mimo. Did I forget anyone? Si Joey. Naman pa ba ako makalimutan? And Shima. O, ayan. Thank you very much para dun sa mga nagpapadala to achieve our gift goals for today. Sabi ni Ma'am Christine, quoting Malcolm X, if you're not careful, the newspapers will have you hating the people who are being oppressed and loving the people who are doing the oppressing. Sabi ni Angus MacGyver, if Senator Bato already knew they had 18 votes, why did he even adopt Senator Cayetano's remand tweet? Bato should have insisted on his original plan, which was outright dismissal na kagad. Because I don't think he had 18 votes for dismissal. Kasi pati si Senator Alan Peter Cayetano would not have voted for dismissal, but would have voted for remand. You cannot assume that those 18 votes would have voted for dismissal. Sabi ni, pasensya na attorney, ang taas ng standard na sinet mo as attorney pagdating kay CC, biglang naguho ang mundo, black and white, night and day, east and west, lahat na ng opposite, as in complete opposite, maliwanag pa sa sikat ng araw. Sabi ni Aldrich, kung sinabi ni Attorney Kaufman sa petition niya na hindi nag-oppose ang prosecution for PRD's interim release, paano naman makakapile ng observation sila Conti at Trillanes para harangin ang interim release? Because observations lang yan. Observations can be filed by even non-parties. Okay? Pwede yan. Di ba yung signature campaign ni Senator Gringo Honasan is to collate these into a set of observations regarding how people regard the former president, which might help in his defense. So, even if they are victims, the observations can be taken anyway. It's not necessarily a motion to an objection to the motion of Attorney Kaufman. That's why it's important to look at the term observations siya, which should be a statement of facts or, well, a statement of observations pertinent to the issue. But that's all they are, observations. The court can take it into consideration or they can also refuse. They'll accept it, but doesn't necessarily mean it will factor into the arguments or non-arguments of the prosecution. Sabi ni Sir Alan, yung mga dilawan, nabuhay na naman sila. Nagsalita na naman yata si Abbott, yung mga yan. Naalala ko, ang sabi nila, pag nanalo si Tatay Digong, pagka-presidente, alis daw sila sa bansa. Sana mag-alisa na talaga sila lahat pag nanalo si Sam. Thank you, Ma'am Eda. Thank you kay Noli Metanghero. Within this month or next month, ang paglaya niya sa Hague, sabi ni Miss Margie. Ano po yung basis natin for that? Magkatapos kong i-explain ng buong buo na it's still undergoing process and there is no definite answer yet, may magtatanong, sure ba makakauwi si Tatay Digong? Can you see how frustrating it is sometimes, di ba? Kasi, question-driven ang mga live natin. So, wala kaming choice except to pay attention to what the questions are, generally. Sabi ni Floren, ginagawa ng issue ni Sanity ang pagkuha ng magaling na lawyer ni PRD, saan daw siya kumukuha ng pera? Tanong, saan kaya kumuha ng funds yung mga nasa laylayan sinasabi nilang victims ng EJ case? Sabi ni Tissue Gang, pero parang hindi na share yung petition ni Naunasan, hindi siya popular. I think it might be they're running out of steam kasi syempre iikot mo yan sa Pilipinas, baka they don't have the resources yet. But they only need 12 plus 1 or a simple majority. I think they have 13 naman. That's if it is the Senate making the decision and not the impeachment court. In the impeachment court, they might argue the need for at least, well, a lower number. Pero they only need simple majority. Na impeachment court less pa nga eh. However, you don't know. Alam siguro ni Senator Bato kung ilan ang posibleng maging boto dito. Not only that, nakikita nila mas malaki yung chances in the 20th Congress. Alam nyo, I will never second guess somebody in the line of fire. Lalong-lalo na yung mga katulad ni na Senator Bato. Yun po yung nangyayari doon eh. Hindi tayo yung nakatayo doon and trying to manage the opinions of so many people while pushing for a particular outcome. I will never do that to Senator Bato. We might do that to our enemies, but definitely not to Senator Bato. If that's what he could achieve during the time, yan na po. Parang ang kapal ko naman kung magsi-second guess ako sa kanya if it is not glaring. Hindi ko talaga mabibilang kung sino yung boboto for or against it. It's possible na nagbilang sila and they don't have enough. But they will in the 20th Congress. Hindi nyo na napansin ang blooming at ang ganda ni VP, tapos ang lakas pa makapresidente ng suot niya. Basta kami, love ng family namin mga Duterte, especially si Tatay Digong. Sabi ni Ma'am Clara, I'm confident VP has the numbers, prelude na yung remand. Ola says, SP Cheese chose blood earlier. Is that him in lawyer mode? Spicy. He chose violence. Okay, so let's go into that. Yung kanyang The first issue was ethics. Nagulat ako dun sa mga reporter. Fortunately, hindi ko nakikita yung mukha, so I don't know which one that was. At sinasabi ng isa, yung ano, parang obvious na bias daw. Yung iba, gusto tinatanong nila, hindi ba ipapa-inhibit yung mga judges, senator judges, na nakikitang kasama nila si VP Inday, na hindi ba daw maipapa-inhibit na halatang halata na daw yung bias. Gulat ako sa tanong. But in lawyer mode si Cheese, and he said, kung papansinin nyo yun, hindi nyo ba papansinin yung mga yung mga iba naman na uma-attend ng impeach Inday Sara rally? If you want to be fair, you have to be fair with everybody, including those who are pushing for impeachment. So, ang sabi ni ang president for the inhibition of a senator judge was in the Corona trial. Sabi ni Senator Cheese, during the Corona trial, the defense asked for the inhibition of Senator Frank Drilon. That was actually inspired kasi si Senator Drilon was the moving force of the Corona impeachment in the Senate. And the Senate did not even rule on it. Instead, they left it to the sound discretion of the senator judge himself who was asked to inhibit. Bakit? Kasi ang inhibition is you are asking a person, huwag ka nang tumuloy bilang hukom kasi biased ka. Now, the senator judge can say, oo nga, biased ako. Sige, step down ako. Or can say na, no, kaya ko to. And not step down. Kung sa tingin ng prosecution, may grave abuse dito, malaya naman sila na dalin o idulog yan sa Korte Suprema. Sabi ni Ponyo, Soto is clearly campaigning for himself as the next SP. Hindi ako palo. He's selling that he's neutral and can handle the impeachment better than Cheese. Nek-nek niya, kaibigan ko naging vlogger niya. Vlogger na ni Tambi. Oh. So, hindi ako palo. Not because I don't like Senator Soto, but because he's not a lawyer. Now, I get it. But not every senator is going to be a lawyer, but to be the presiding judge of an impeachment trial, mas talagang may advantage kung abogado. Could the denial of interim release at the first instance? What? Before PRD was waived by the ground for the... No, there was no motion. There's no application for interim release before this one. Be a ground for the latter to reject. No, that's not a ground. The grounds for the non-approval of interim release are yung danger of escaping, danger of continuing crimes or commission of crimes, mga ganon. Ganon kalala. So, no. And besides, there was no application of interim release before PRD was brought to the Hague. Wala pa nga siyang abogado noon, tumayong abogado pa si Attorney Medjaldea. Sabi ni Tadeus, can I call you Scott because it's easier? Made a huge mistake initiating the impeachment ahead of the May elections. If they initiated it in the 20th Congress, the chances of having more anti-Duterte in the Senate will be more. I think that they were just really overly self-confident of their numbers. They also thought that the ayuda would work and that the 20th Congress would be peopled by more of them. So kahit late sila mag-submit. So ang tingin ko is that they were actually ready to initiate, well, not ready, not shovel ready, not ready with having all of the complaints or anything like that last year. They had already decided to impeach last year. But it was PBBM who didn't want kasi natakot siya na baka magka-revolusyon. Given the fact na ang baba na nga ng ratings nila even last year pa lang. So, si BBM worries about, and it's understandable, may parang para siyang traumatized by the 1986 events, that he doesn't like bringing the country very close to another incident like that. And ang tingin ko, he feels that impeachment will be a final straw. So he has, and we know this from sources inside, he has been the least enthusiastic in the inner circle about an impeachment. So they could have done it last year, but I think BBM was adamant. So pinagbigyan siya ni Speaker Martin until umabot dun sa punto where Speaker Martin felt worried that yun na nga, ayuda was not working given the onslaught of negative publicity against it. Sabi ni Lance, as a Duterte diehard supporter, nasad lang ako. Pass. Way I see it, says, tama si SP Cheese, yung mga tanong ng media men, nakatingin lang sa bias against VP Sara. Dapat tingnan din yung other biases. Tama. May bias for VP Sara. Dapat tingnan din yung biases against VP Sara. Pag ganyan, walang matitira sa impeachment court. Correct. Is Zubiri a lawyer? Yes, he is. Gina is asking, I so love how VP Inday answered that journalist who asked about that bias issue. Florence says, I know Tito Sen went to Letran, but I don't trust him because of the simple fact that he got his major in one ball university. Sabi ni Mark, supalpal kay Cheese, yung mga yellows, reds, admin proponents asking for Duterte allied senators to inhibit themselves. Gusto nila dalawa lang ang matira. Si Senator Coco at si Senator Risa. Oh, Lord. Sabi ni Ma'am Christine, nice and spicy answer on the part of Cheese, sauce for the goose and all the jazz. Pag nasa tama talaga sa pool na ang action or something. Quack 318 is asking if I'm an attorney. What do you think? Hindi ba if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck? Ulitin ko po, and we have changed our answer with our apologies. Mig Zubiri is not a lawyer. Ulitin ko po, Mig Zubiri is not a lawyer. So, sino lang ang lawyers na pwede na Senate President or at least graduate ng law? Ala, si Aimee.